What's up guys, Mike Wong here, and I hope you're enjoying shoveling all that snow out there as much as I don't.
Alright, here I am, almost done shoveling the driveway. Off to the backyard now. So, shout out to anybody out there who shovels their backyard. Which is basically just me.
So today's topic is going to be answering one of the comments in my previous videos. And I wanted to give a shout out to Vanessa for her question, which is, what is my favorite movie as a filmmaker? Let's talk about it. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Something looks different about me. It's the shirt. I'm trying to stylize my series a little more to make it more about me. And if you have any comments about it, just leave a comment down below, DM me, let me know what you think. Alright, let's get into it. My all-time favorite movie as a filmmaker that's taught me so much about filmmaking is 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝘀𝗍 Island. If you haven't seen this movie yet, please do yourself a favor, pause this video and go watch it. Disclaimer, there will be spoilers. Oof, shit got serious, huh? So, here are my 3 reasons to why 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝘀𝗍 Island is my favorite movie. Number 1, attention to detail. Okay, let's be honest. This movie is really confusing, especially when you watch it for the first time. You don't necessarily know what to believe at the end of the movie. When I first watched it, I only had 2 conclusions. Either option A, Teddy Daniels is a real marshal that got brainwashed to be a test subject on the corrupted 𝗘𝗽𝗶 Island. Or option B, which is what I believe is the true ending, Teddy was really Andrew 𝗘𝗧, who murdered his wife, and that the plot of the entire movie was a setup to slowly convince Andrew what he has done. But that's what I love about this movie. It makes you want to watch it again because there's just so many details that you may have missed that would explain the ending better. I won't go through all of them, but here are some stuff that stood out to me. For example, the symbolism found in fire and water. Fire is the fantasy that Andrew has created around himself, saying that his wife died in a fire incident, which is why his hallucinations are always accompanied by fire in some way. Water represents the dark truth of what has happened to his wife and children, which is why Teddy is seasick at the beginning of the film.
I just can't stomach the water.
I don't know if you caught that, but in the scene where Andrew dreams his wife burning away, you can see that Andrew is surrounded in a puddle around him and water in his hands too. Okay, so on a more literal note, another important detail that the movie kind of brushes off is when Chuck is unholstering his gun at the beginning of the film. We clearly see that the guy's having a struggle. I mean, bro, how do you not know how to take out your own gun? So he decides to just give both the holster and the gun to the guards.
Now that the official stuff's done, come on, boys. What do you say we go find Dr. 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝘀𝗍𝗲?
I mean, this kind of reveals that he's not really a marshal if he doesn't even know how to take out his own weapon. Alright, I know that he's Andrew's doctor, but damn, the guy would have blown his cover if Andrew found out.
Okay. Now that the...
Alright, so the last point to my first point. The last point to my first reason that I wanted to mention is the anagram scene.
Notice anything these 4 names have in common. It's your rule of 4. Andrew, what do you see?
If you've done anything to my partner, Doctor, that is a violation of...
Focus, Andrew, what do you see? The names have the same letters. Edward Daniels has exactly the same 13 letters as Andrew 𝗘𝗧. The same as Rachel Solando and Dolores Chanel. The names are anagrams for each other.
Who would have known that the names share the same letters? I mean, when I first saw this in theaters, I was mind-fucked. There's just so much happening here. I mean, Andrew 𝗘𝗧 and Dolores Chanel are the real identities of the characters that Teddy accuses as different people throughout the film.
Why did you make them up?
Because I can't take knowing that Dolores killed our children.
This is amazing writing. That just boggles my mind. And is the reason why I love this movie so much. But I still have one last reason, and it's the storytelling. I know I said at the beginning that I had 3 reasons for this film, but I didn't want to hold you too long for this video. So this story alone has really defined my style of filmmaking and has really shaped the films that I do today. I learned that Andrew 𝗘𝗧 personified his hatred of himself to someone who does not exist. because he feels guilty about his wife, and I think that's why he believes he was a US Marshal, to justify what he did wrong. If you were confused at all throughout this video, I highly recommend you to watch Shutter Island again throughout this holiday season if you have the time. And then you can rewatch my video to clarify any confusion. Thank you so much for your time in watching my videos. I really appreciate the encouragement and supports that you guys send to me, either in the comments or through personal messaging. It really pushes me in continuing to making these kinds of videos. I'm sorry that this post got pushed later than expected. I put a lot of hours in making this particular episode. I think it was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I didn't think it'd take this long for this video. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!